Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're upset about Demarcus Cousins going to the Golden State Warriors for a 1 year, $5.3 million contract. It absolutely makes no sense how he ended up going there. It's very upsetting to see the rich get richer in certain regards because it's not like they're sharing the wealth to us. Like this Golden State Warriors team, the way that it's assembled, if healthy, is the greatest team ever assembled, ever brought to fruition. You can't even debate it. They have, if healthy, Boogie Cousins, who averaged like 25 and 10 last year before the injury. You have Klay Thompson, maybe the second best shooter to ever play the game. You have Stephen Curry, two-time NBA MVP, three-time champion. You have Kevin Durant, two-time champion, MVP, Finals MVP. You have Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. Guys, we're looking at the the best ever assembled talent. Period. Period. And we can't be mad at anybody else but any other teams. Because you know what? Initially, I was mad at the Golden State Warriors. I was mad at Boogie Cousins for doing this. But when you listen at all the things behind the scenes that happened, number one, nobody wanted to offer Boogie a multi-year deal. The Golden State Warriors are the only team that should have came in the whole deal and say, hey, we want to give you 1 year. There were other teams trying to give Boogie 1 year. That's disrespectful. Nobody wanted to give a multi-year deal, and they didn't want to pay the man because they were scared of the Achilles injury, which is rightfully so. But you could have did something where it was 2 years, 40 million, or 1 year, 20 million. We'll see how it goes. Then we'll resign you or whatever. A bunch of teams had the mid-level exception, other than Golden State. But when they can't disrespect him like that and say we want to give you mid-level exception. You can't do that. And the Pelicans already showed their hand. I wrote about this in the article at hoopsjunction.com. Put a link in the video. They showed their hand by signing Randall to a 2 year, 9 million, 2 years, $18 million, 9 million a year. But it's just like basically they didn't shore up Boogie first. You got to shore up Boogie first before you go ahead and go get Randall. Like that's common sense only tells you that. All these teams didn't make Boogie a priority. He basically panicked and said, "All right, you guys want to do this to me? Well, f you. I'm about to go to the competition. I'm about to win me a chip." People don't understand this, man. Like when you have players of that caliber, you can't disrespect them and be giving them awful deals. The only team that could actually do this was the Golden State Warriors. And the worst part about it is they weren't in the running for Boogie Cousins. They didn't actively search for him. His agent called out to them. Secondly, teams said that Boogie Cousins was a bad apple, bad batch. They couldn't rein him in or whatever the case is. People said about Draymond Green. People said about Allen Iverson. He went to the finals. Guys, when it comes to attitude and winning and stuff like that, people are like, well, this is not like it's like football where you have like a Terrell Owens who is a distraction and stuff like that, or a Chad Ochocinco, stuff like that. This is not football. This is basketball where you need the talent. It doesn't matter if they have a bad attitude or not. You look at somebody like LeBron James. He doesn't have like a bad attitude, but he liked to flop a lot. Did that stop the Miami Heat from winning championships? Draymond Green, lots of technicals or whatever. He might have cost the Golden State Warriors a championship, but look, they've won 3 of the last 4. He has a bad attitude. Kevin Durant last year had a bunch of technicals. Got in the playoffs, all that stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, for GMs to say, well, he has a bad attitude, as long as you bring a person with a bad attitude into a winning situation, they're going to adjust accordingly. So, number one, nobody wanted to offer a multi-year deal or max money. Max money, I understand, but a multi-year deal, I just don't understand why you didn't do that. Then it was questions about his attitude. Adrian Wojnarowski could vouch for that, where teams were like, well, he has a bad attitude. Guys, this is not the Golden State Warriors' fault. This is more Boogie's fault, and it's more other 29 GMs in the league's fault. Lakers could have got him. I don't know why Magic didn't call him right away. Because I was thinking to myself, well, all right, we got LeBron. The Lakers got Rajon Rondo. You know, they got Lance Stevenson. They got McGee for a 1-year deal. I'm like, okay, Boogie could come in. But I guess Magic didn't pull the trigger quick enough, or I don't know what it was. But what these guys gave a lot of disrespectful offers, and Boogie basically panicked, like, all right, you guys don't want me. You got, you got all been there when you guys been playing on the court. Let's just say you've been playing on the court with a guy, and he's the last one to get picked, but it's his ball. And everybody's like they don't want him. Well, he's going to take his ball and go home. And Boogie basically took his ball and went to the Golden State Warriors. And now we have a situation where the 2018-2019 season is broken. It's broken. Nope. The Warriors are going to lose games. It's just because they take nights off. Boogie Cousins is probably not going to be active until, I want to say, December or maybe next year, February or March. They don't even need him for that much because they have Zaza still, and they have the young kid, Jordan Bell, who is going to get a lot of minutes, a lot of experience. He already got a lot of playoff experience, a lot of finals experience. So you have him, and then you have Boogie, and then you have Zaza. I don't know if they kept Looney, but and then they played a def lineup. But the Golden State Warriors have given a new definition to the def lineup. This lineup is the Grim Reaper lineup, but they got to give us some kind of weird. This has got to be the Tupac lineup. You know what I'm saying? This is the Tupac hit 'em up lineup. This lineup right here, you have Boogie, Clay, Curry, Durant. This is undoubtedly the best 5 starting roster ever to be assembled. Point blank period. Better than any Eastern Conference team. Anything, guys. This is crazy. And all I harken back to is I think about Adam Silver and I think about David Stern and how these guys talk about levels of competition and how they want competition in the NBA. Yeah, you want competition, all right. And I'm thinking you let this happen, but the owners vetoed a trade to have CP3 come to LA. It's just these are the things that the NBA is just so ass backwards, and I just can't factor in. But it is what it is, man. Boogie's going there. They're unbeatable, guys. Because look at this. They won a championship. They didn't even play Zaza that many minutes. Zaza didn't get any burn. It was mainly JaVale McGee and Jordan Bell. And they played small lineups. Now you add in the nucleus is strong. They have no weakness. No weakness. It used to be Curry. You could attack Curry or their 5-man on the switch. The 5-man on the switch now is going to be Demarcus Cousins, who's agile, nimble. He's not going to be as explosive, but he can still play defense. It used to be you could out-rebound the Warriors. Well, a lot of the games in the finals, the Warriors out-rebounded the Cavs. You're looking at a scenario now where the Warriors will not get out-rebounded. You cannot attack the basket anymore on them. You cannot outshoot them anymore. You cannot... You can't do any. Clint Capella cannot be effective against the Warriors in terms of Houston. They have no weakness. They have no. You can't say their bench is a weakness. Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, guys. This team is basically unstoppable. They're unbeatable. A lot of people are disgusted. I'm disgusted as well. But I would say it's Boogie's fault. But when you hear the reports in the background how nobody really wanted them to negotiate with the guy, it's just like that's disrespectful. Maybe they're saying like he got other mid-level exception deals, but no other team, I repeat, no other team could give him a mid-level exception deal besides the Warriors. Because all of the other teams should want to shore him up for the long haul. Injury or no injury, give him, a 2-year, $40 million contract, something. You basically spit in the man's face and the man spit it back in your face. Boogie... He has a hot temper on and off the court. Because I wouldn't foresee this. I would think he would kind of wait it out a little longer, see if Magic called him, go to the Lakers, play with LeBron. Then you get Kawhi Leonard. I mean, LeBron, Kawhi, and Boogie, awesome. But you're looking at this team, you basically traded JaVale McGee for Boogie Cousins. It's unstoppable, unbeatable. It's over. It's over. This season, cash it in if healthy. Warriors win another chip. People are saying, well, what does the chip mean between any other chip? A chip is a chip, guys. A champion's a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't say, well, Dirk Nowitzki got lucky because LeBron choked or whatever. No. Dirk's a champ. Jason Terry's a champ. Guys, it is what it is. They're about to take over the season. You can't blame the Golden State Warriors for recruiting. You can't blame Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. If you had any organization, this is what you want to see. You want to see your star players recruit. You want to see your GMs be aggressive. You want to see them go after everything on the table. So if Teams like the Lakers, the Pelicans, other teams, they're not doing their job. It's nobody else's fault but their fault. Boogie Cousins, you hold a lot of responsibility, a lot of blame, but I'll say 50-50. 50 Boogie and 50 GMs in the league. The GMs in the league are awful this time around. They're incompetent. Now I can see why these players have been basically doing things on their own because the GMs can't put nothing together or make offers to guys because they're just not that smart. Or I want to say that not that smart. They're not that aggressive in the deals that they make. It took a guy like Kobe Altman to kind of give a glimpse of LeBron sort of stand when he busted all those moves last year during the trade deadline. But other than that, these guys aren't aggressive enough. They're not aggressive. And this is what's happening. These players are taking matters into their own hands.